Alright, so what is up, YouTube, and all of the lovely people looking through YouTube, because it's probably what I would be doing right now if I wasn't recording a video. So, yes, my name, as I must introduce myself in the best of ways, my name is Mordechai Menachem, and that's not my last name, that's my middle name. I'm not going to tell you my last name, just because, at least not right now. But, yeah, so you can call me, Mordechai, if you like the Jewish sounding part of it, or just Dex. Personally, I like Dex because if you say it like repetitiously, it gets to be a bit of a throat thing. You start to feel like you're like gonna cough up like a hairball, and someone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" So I'm just like, nah, Dex is cool. It's awesome. Check out the username, which I guess is like down there, or up there somewhere around here. But yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm documenting my transition. One. I never understood when people like A and they're like one. I'm like, no, that's one, dude, calm down. But, A, because I want to document it and be able to look back and be like, oh snap, I remember those days, or oh my, ugh, horribleness. And then I'm also trying to meet other people via the YouTube community, hopefully the YouTube trans community, just the YouTube random community, because I'm probably going to be on here talking about my transition, talking about my conversion, which I'll explain in a second, and then just giving you my random opinions on life and whatever it is that my girlfriend records me doing, because I go into random rants occasionally. So I'll be like, this is how I feel about the world, and she's just like, oh my gosh, you say some crazy stuff, and I do. But yeah, no, a little bit of background info on me, since this is like the introductory video. I'm a freshman at Ithaca College, so I'm repping some IC pride right there. I just made that up on I don't know, it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I'm a freshman, so I'm slowly getting used to college, which is really just trying to actually wake up and go to class on time, and actually remember to do homework. I mean, it's not that bad. I got a pretty good grade point average right now, but I'm just like, life. So, and then all the other things I'm dealing with. I'm from Virginia, so I'm like a 12-hour distance from Virginia, like all the way up to like Ithaca. And for those of you who don't know where Ithaca is, which was whatever percentage of you are from the South and have never heard of Ithaca, like all the people in my town, it's like 3 hours northwest of the city, so it's like a Farmville place, but a college town, which I think is really surprising. I honestly didn't know that there were farms in New York. It's completely crazy. But yeah, so I'm from Virginia, in Ithaca, pretty long distance, trying to get away from the family because I ain't got time for that. But yeah, and this is really about me becoming myself, the becoming of myself. I'll write a book about that. But yeah, and so if you can't tell, I'll tell you now. I'm biologically a female. I'm transitioning to become a man. So I just switched sex and gender terms for all of you who are gonna be like, oh my gosh, you just switched to... Yeah, I know. I'm a psych major, so just in case, I am a psych major, so I do know the difference. We're gonna calm down. We're gonna calm down. So, yeah. Basically, I'm trying to become myself, and the way I see myself is as a man, and I am totally on board with that. But that is also to say that I apparently don't like taking the easy route in my life. If anybody knows me, I don't do things the easy way. And quite frankly, the easy way is not transitioning, and which is part A of my problems. And part B of my problems, more like my long-ass journey through life, is converting to Judaism. Now, we're not just talking about that, oh my goodness, you're Jewish type of Judaism, where people are just like, oh, you're just Jewish, and nobody would have known type thing. I'm talking about, like, Orthodox Judaism, like that intense, not like the super intense, like, Hasidic type Judaism, where, they have, like, the super long, facial hair, and they always wear the black, and not exactly like that, at least not right now. Not like that. But I mean, like, modern orthodoxy, hence the keep on my head. But yeah, I want to convert, and again, I'll explain that a lot later, because I can go on for days about that. But yeah, so I'm trying to convert and transition, and, you know, it'd be one thing if I was like, oh, I'm just gay, guys, you know, Orthodox Jews kind of know how to deal with that, but then saying I'm transgender or really a transsexual, then they're just like, So I kind of have to do this transitioning conversion thing. Like, I could just do it like one then the other, but it would probably be I'd have to convert and then transition, and I'm actually pretty sick of the anxiety and the dysphoria associated with being trans, so I'm kind of combining them. So I'm not going to be like completely, fully like, bam, I'm a man, you know, before I convert. So it'll be a weird transition, and I will definitely explain more, and please wish me luck, because it's gonna be crazy. But, you know, it's pretty exciting. Part of the reason that I was excited about doing a YouTube channel, just for now, is that I typically see, I don't see a lot of black FTMs, to be honest. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm not specifically Googling and YouTubing it, but, you know, even when I'm on, like, Google, and I'm like, Google Images, and, you know, you look up, like, FTM, and you're just like, usually they're white or Hispanic or Asian, which is very interesting, but I don't really see a lot of black FTMs, and I can go off into theories about this all day long, you know, based on my own experience and my own childhood and everything, but, you know, so I just, you know, if you're out there, you're colored of any sort, you know, hit me up, and even if you're not, hit me up. It's just because there's, you know, there's a bit of a cultural difference in how your family responds and how to deal with that. Also, I see a lot of thinner and small-chested trans men, and I've gained a lot of weight, and that's really because I have some mental health conditions, more like medical conditions, which again I can explain at a later time. Nothing serious, though. But, well, depends on your definition of serious, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, I got that, and it caused me to kind of, like, gain weight. So instead I got, like, the freshman 15, I got more like the freshman 40. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. So, yeah, I'm hoping to work that out, because I ain't got time for that. I mean, I got the big old cheeks, and, yeah. So I am pretty big at this point, and I intend to definitely not be this big come, like, you know, this time next year. Also, if you can't tell, which I'll show you, like, I have, like, a very obnoxiously huge chest. Like, it is horrible how big my chest is. Like, I was talking to my girlfriend last night, and I was just like, you know what, my chest is, like, so huge that I'm pretty sure it's, like, this, like, my chest is the size of Texas. Like, each one is, like, if Texas decided to get into a war, they both would be Texas. Like, that was just how bad it is. Like, quite frankly, like, it's just ridiculous. It's just, I can't even, like, it's the North and the South. It's just horrible. So, you know, I'm just like, this is exhausting. So, it's like my chest is so big that if I bind, it just looks like I have flat tits. It's just, you know, and I keep trying, and people are like, you know, you just tuck it under, you took it, you know, and I'm like, I can literally almost wrap these janks around my back if I wanted to. I am not, because then you can't put your arms down, and you're like, my arms are on my boobs, this feels all weird. It's exhausting. So hopefully if I find anybody else out there, they can help me out, and if there's anybody else in the same situation that I am, meaning you just have a horribly big chest, and you're an FTM, or you're genderqueer, or anyone who wants to buy in their chest, and you're like, yo, I need help. I might be able to help you out, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing, it's another thing, and plus I think this is going to be pretty interesting to look back and see what I had to say about some stuff. So, yeah, we're getting into the longest video ever. Just kidding, because there are hour and 3-hour-long videos on YouTube. I think it's even 10-hour-long videos. And usually like loops of like me and Cat or something. And I'm like, what? I mean, I've had friends who try to do like the hours. Yeah, I think there are 10-hour editions of like me and Cat, and they sit there and be like, yo, I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, all right, man. And somewhere around like hour 4.5, they're like, I can't. And I'm like, what are you doing with your life? And they're just like, I don't know, man. I'm watching me and Cat. I don't know. And so, yeah. But I am a little random too. So, yeah, there's no one in here. So if someone walks by, they're gonna think I'm crazy. But, yeah, so that's really my introduction. So I'm saying hello, YouTube. See ya.